remember in Back to the Future when Marty McFly and his siblings are disappearing from the photograph? Well, what if instead of Michael J. Fox's image disappearing, a new one popped up instead, and it was Eric Stoltz? Well, that almost happened, and in fact, they filmed several scenes like that before replacing him with Michael J. Fox. And so that's the kind of thing that we like to talk about here on The Role I Almost Got. We like to talk about the what if of Hollywood. And so this episode, we interviewed Larry Hankin, the improv comedian turned actor. He's appeared as Mr. Heckle in Friends. He's been in Seinfeld. He was going to play Kramer in the Seinfeld TV series that within the series. And he was in Home Alone, Billy Madison, Escape from Alcatraz, several other great films and television roles. But we did ask him about the one that got away, and this is what Larry had to say.
In life, and probably in love more so than life, we have what's often called the one who got away.
Yeah.
Is there, for Larry Hankin, a role that got away?
Every one of them that I wanted and didn't get, period.
Do you feel comfortable naming anything that we would know?
Actually, well, there's only one. I got I tell you, this is really interesting about me. I never thought of it in this way, but your question brought this up. There's something in me. You know, you're born with some stuff. Everybody's born with some stuff. It's just, that's it. And there's something in me that if I want something enough, and I think that I have some sort of access to it, either I'm talented or enough to audition for this, or I know enough about the subject that I can deal with it, that makes me want it. It's like I'm gonna beat you at this. I'm just, now you may beat me, but I gave it my all. And every once in a while I'll get a script where that the part makes that rise in me. Shit, man, this is really a good part, man. I could ace this. This is right up my alley. It has to be one of those things. It's not like, cool, I need the job, I can do this, let's go and get this, I can pay the rent. There's that, and then there's this other thing. And that comes up. So those would be the things where, God damn it. And I don't remember too many of those where I wanted it so badly and yet I didn't get it, because I think I have that Hollywood thing of dump it. It never happened. I do believe in don't carry it with you. Move on. Because you audition for so many things and you don't get so many things. If you just kept that in you, you'd go nuts, man. You'd get angry and tell people, no, I think I can do it better. I'd like to do it again. And in other words, that's what rose up in me. The fact that I was starting to live that part of Charlie Butts, that I started to own it. That's what I own Charlie. And if I wanted to do it again and I could do it better, I'm willing to get fired if these guys, are starting to mock me for it. There's that I have. And I think that's what keeps me going and keeps me getting hired. They sense that, well, this guy really is, he really wants it. And that old thing, if you want it bad enough, you have to want it bad enough to actually get it. Whether you get it or not has nothing to do with that. You just have to want. And there's only one that I can remember right off the top of my head, because I never even thought about this. And that was the ghost in, not the ghost, well, he's kind of a ghost, in the two guys, the cool adventures of, was it hippie, what?
Bill and Ted?
Bill and Ted, right.
Death.
That ghost guy, the guy with the skull.
Oh, yeah.
And I was up for that, and I didn't get it, and I wanted it.
I want you to have that role. That's my
that
would have been fantastic.
I would have been. No, but they were too nervous. The auditioners.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah, yeah, 0.
Bill and Ted gets a 0.
Zero. Hey, we got that on record.
0. Put my name on it. Send it to him.
Well, isn't that something? So, Larry Hankin had a near-death experience, nearly getting to play death in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. And of course, if that had been the case in our alternate reality, he would have, of course, been asked back to star in 2020's Bill and Ted Face the Music to reprise that role. But the role did go to William Sadler. And in between those Bill and Ted movies, what if Larry had gotten the role in Shawshank Redemption as Haywood, which was played by Sadler? That would have meant that Larry played in two of the greatest prison films of all time, in Escape from Alcatraz and The Shawshank Redemption. Such was not the case. Larry still had a great life and career, and we thank him for playing along with The Role I Almost Got. We'll see you next time. Please hit that subscribe button for Project Nerd, and do not miss an edition of TRIAG, Triag?